Hey everyone, Catch 'em All Collectibles here. In today's video, I'm going to show you a 120 card submission that I have ready for PSA. For those who don't know, PSA just announced that for this month only, you will be able to submit at $18 per card with a 20 card minimum. Declared value maximum is $199, and this service has a 150-day estimated turnaround time. I am filming this using OBS for the first time ever on my YouTube. I tried it long ago and had no luck, but hopefully it's going to work this time. Should be higher resolution. Should hopefully be coming through a little clearer, maybe better sound too. Working with lighting and mic setup and all that. But anyways, yeah, this promotion that they are running, it's nice in some ways and it's frustrating in others. At the end of the day though, yeah, you can actually see my comment here. Hey, my November 2020 cards can meet my July 22 cards, because unfortunately I do still have a couple submissions out from 2020 through middlemen. But at the end of the day, you can be mad about it all you want. Take the fact that it's open and either use it or don't use it. Go from there. All you can do is adapt to the scenario we're in. And so you can see right here below, I've got a decent selection of cards laid out, kind of teasing them so you'll stick around it and watch the whole submission video. But yeah, on the PSA submission, the PSA promotion open for this month, I'm torn on how many I'm going to send. I feel like I could send just these 120 and I might not make another submission, or I feel like I could send 1,000. $200 value limit, you can't get too drastic. A lot of the cards you'll see in here, what I like to do when I submit, I like to make so that if I hit a 9, I'm safe or close to being safe without an upcharge. And if I hit a 10, I'm likely to get upcharged. I've talked about it in videos before. I like to utilize the full amount of the allowed value. So most of these cards, some of these cards, I'll talk about them as I go through them. They're nowhere near that Greninja Gold Star raw value, nowhere near that, obviously. But yeah. As far as the 150-day turnaround time goes, this was my reaction when I first saw it. So we'll just have to see how that pans out. Going to try a few different things on screen. I still don't know how to edit post-production wise, but we'll see what I can do throwing some different things on screen. But yeah, with that, let me get into the cards. Going to stack them up so I can work through them a little bit easier. And I'll kind of mention my thought process behind each card as I go through it, or each tier of cards. I'm not going to go card by card completely. But yeah, so we've got Greninja Gold Stars. I've got very many of them, and it's like a $2 card. The nice thing about subbing a card this low, worst case scenario, I'm losing $20. If the card goes to 0, which I don't think it's going to go to 0, but it could go pretty close, I guess. It's a $2 card with an $18 grading fee, so very little downside. The upside isn't immense, but if this card is $20 in PSA 9 and $50, $40 in PSA 10, I'm doing better than selling it raw. Screen promos really doesn't need much explanation. I'm sending 5 sets of the easy ones and then 1 EV. These are ones that, like, my cost basis isn't $20 per set of 3. These aren't ones that I bought way back then. All of those were chucked out when PSA was sub $10 a card. These are ones that I've picked up more recently. As I've sold PSA 10s, I try to scoop up. I mean, EV last I knew, I'm actually out of PSA 10s right now, so this is kind of like a restock down the line. A couple of my current submissions out at PSA do have them in it, so I should have more coming in before these ones get back, hopefully. But yeah, I think it's like a $400 PSA 10, $500-$600 PSA 10, couple $100 PSA 10. Who knows what they'll be in 150 days or longer when these come back. If I had to guess, I'm expecting these back in 2023. I'm trying to set my expectations low so that PSA doesn't hurt me again like they did in 2020. Mint, I had a couple mint complete base set first edition sets. Charmander was like 9-10 candidate. It's hard to send too many of the other ones. A lot of these PSA 9s like Caterpies, Rattatas, ones like that, they're going for $30 or $40, so I'm not going to send those for $18. But Charmander's a couple $100 PSA 9, I believe, and then several hundred in a 10. You've got some great Japanese promos. This one's really pushing the value limit. Raw mint. This card is several $100, so I'm just chucking it in there. I have a few of these graded now. I'm not in any huge rush to sell them. I love them. Legend Box is a pretty cheap card. And Indigo Plateau is probably fair. If that hits a 9, it's probably worth more than 200 still, but we'll see if it gets upcharged. And then I've got some, you'll see interspersed throughout. These are actually 2 singles that I bought from Cloud TCG on Whatnot. I've sold to him a few times, so I hopped into one stream, and he was calling them near mint to mint, which to me is fair. They're probably 8s or 9s, probably no shot of the 10, but near mint to mint, they came 8s and 9s. If they get the 8s and 9s, I feel like his description was very fair of them, and I feel like I paid a fair price. I don't remember off the top of my head. Everything in these videos, I know I've talked recently about cracking some cards. Everything you see in this video was all raw. I haven't cracked any slabs yet. Potentially I'll do a stream later this week or a pre-recorded video where I crack some slabs. But yeah, this little chunk right here, we've got not a complete hollow set because they weren't all in good enough condition. Cards like these are really weird. Super low pop, almost nobody's graded them, but they are Heart Gold, Soul Silver, base set, hollows. Just the ones that were mint plus. So these are all I'd expect to get 9s or 10s. Same goes for the primes. It's not a complete set. Legends, I do have Ho-Oh and Lugia, both halves. I forget which one it was, but one of them felt more like an 8 and the other felt like 9s, potentially 10s. So I just sent all the legend pieces. An odd... got to get used to... I'm kind of stretching. I need to get better setups for the camera. I'm kind of leaning to get where I need to be for this recording, but hopefully I'll get it sorted out as we go. Blaziken, just a random, I believe that's Mysterious... no, it's not Mysterious Treasures. Diamond and Pearl. I used to be a pro with all the logos, and now I'm slowly slipping, losing it. It's not Majestic Dawn. I'm going to kick myself. I'll have to look up after the stream what one that is exactly. But yeah, then we got Sabrina's Gengar. A lot of these random WotC hollows, some of them came in collections recently. Some of them were actually from box breaks. I don't believe Sabrina's Gengar was from box breaks. Gyarados could have been. It's just the base unlimited. But yeah, I'll try to mention the origin of these as I go. These 4, I bought a WB Creator Pack. I sent the Pikachu a little while ago to CGC because it had a roller line on it. These 4, though, were pretty mint. I believe the release on that, they made 5,000 packs, the WB Creator Card Pack, and these are just the 4 others, non-Pikachu from the pack. Kabutops, first edition holo. I do believe that one is from a box break. Topps Chrome Charmander. I just have a bunch of mint Topps Chrome, and I figured I'd send the Charmander. Seemed to be a 10 candidate. This one here, anyone who remembers, anyone who's been following me a while, I bought a year ago now, maybe not quite a year ago. I did have a YouTube at the time that I bought it. A complete, I called it like a mystery box, mystery purchase from Heritage or Golden, because they advertised it as a complete EX Delta species set. They didn't really describe the condition very well. They didn't show the condition very well. But the 3 gold stars were graded. So I basically bid on the 3 gold stars being graded as they were. And then I paid a premium over that, kind of gambling on a mystery box. And it turned out well. A lot of these, I would call all of these mint plus. I think the majority of them will be 9s, maybe a few 10s here and there. If the holos hit 9s, they're worth like sub 100, generally speaking. So it's probably not a great play to grade at 18. Part of the reason that I was able to justify it, though, what do we have? We have 16 holos, and I'm paying 18 a piece. Best case scenario, I think PSA will be open at $10 in like 2024. So I can get these back in early 2023. a year or more before I could even send at sub $10, in my opinion. That's my guess. So 16 cards, say I'm paying $10 more per card than I should be, or I could be down the line if I had waited longer. If one of these hits a 10, it's more than $160 premium that I'm paying to get these graded now, being impatient, than if I were to wait. So yeah, I feel like my odds are pretty good on the expected value of that play. I don't want to just keep sitting on so many raw mint cards. And then the EXs, if they hit 10s, definitely getting upcharged. If they hit 9s, potentially even getting upcharged, but we'll just have to see how that goes. Festivals, I bought, my cost basis on a lot of the festivals is super low. Years ago, you could buy the packs for about $100 a piece, maybe slightly more for better years. Hopefully the camera is focusing fairly well for most of this. But yeah, I had a 2013, just an oddball English, and then a 2015 and 2018 English and Japanese, just to mix up the submission a little bit. Again, I wanted to get to like a round number because our brains just like round numbers. 120 cards is what I came to. These are from some time ago. I bought like a sickening amount of the retail mega boxes where you got 2 guaranteed crystal shards of Fortnite in each one. I sold the majority of them, but I didn't sell these 3 for whatever reason. They're US print. I don't know what these are doing right now. I know during the Mania they got insane, but I figured it's time to get those graded and I'll throw them on the market. I'm not really looking to keep any of those. We've got a random EX Delta Species. This isn't the reverse holo from the Mint Complete Master set that I bought. I've actually got all those reverse holos here. I'm just not really at 18. Maybe, again, I mentioned I might only send these 120 cards to PSA this month during this $18 promotion, or I might send like 1,000. If I go really crazy, I might send like a whole reverse holo Mint Plus EX Delta Species set. For now, though, I'm just going to kind of ease into it and see where we go from there. I haven't entered these yet. I'm going to have to enter these on Monday and get them sent out. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm spoiled by middlemen the past couple years. Not spoiled in that my turnaround time has been substantial, much more substantial than going direct. But for as far as like all the variety in here, this one's going to be a pain to submit, and I'm not looking forward to it. Erica's Dragonair, that might have came from a box break. I don't remember. Dialga Level X, Random Collection, Tyranitar Kabutops Collection. The Zapdos Japanese, I believe I opened this on my YouTube anniversary stream. Speaking of my YouTube anniversary stream, I'm coming up on my anniversary. I need to look up the exact date. Sometime in the next couple weeks, though, it will have been 1 year since I quit my job. And I'm going to do a live stream on YouTube for that. So in the next couple weeks, look out for me scheduling a live. I'm going to try using OBS if I can figure it out. Worst case scenario, I'll go back to StreamYard because that's been working well for Nick and I on the PokeFlips podcast. Couple other random cards. WotC First Edition Holos. Legendary Collection Hitmonlee. This next set, for those of you who are Pokemon only, I'll go through them fairly quickly. These are the NFT promo cards. I did show these off on a MetaZoo video, but if you only watch Pokemon content, then you hadn't seen them. Every token that you had, every NFT token that you had, you got a serialized promo to kind of match. You didn't get the exact serial number to match the NFT promo or the NFT token that you had, but you got just a random one if you owned. I own a full set, so I got 10 of these. I do have 2 duplicates. I bought on the open market a spare double die Mothman. It's a serialized 1/100 promo. I have number 49 and number 88. I don't know exactly what I'm doing with these. I'm not going to give them back for several months, so I can decide in the meantime. But I just feel like getting them graded. $18 a piece. The cheapest ones have been selling for a couple hundred. The most expensive ones have been selling for several hundred. I'm interested to see if I can earn any kind of a premium at PSA 10. Maybe if I'm able to sell a PSA 10 for a high premium, just buy back a raw sealed one. We'll see what happens though. Rudy promos. I'm a big fan of Rudy's content. Fan of MetaZoo. So Rudy cross MetaZoo. Cross Bigfoot. My favorite cryptid. I had to grade several of those, but yeah, just getting some of those graded. Rudy Totally Not a Timmy. And then we've got a couple other serialized MetaZoo cards to round it off. I didn't pull these myself. I paid way too much money for a first setting MetaZoo Bigfoot. The Babe I didn't pay quite as much. I want to say I paid like $700 for this, and they're going for $300 now at auction on occasion. These two I did pull though. Topps Cross Wilderness, numbered out of 999. Michael Waddell, numbered out of 299. And then a random VMAX Climax character rare, Lance's Charizard. So yeah, pretty diverse submission there. Really one of my more favorite submissions that I've done in a long time, as far as just, I really love, you've got Diamond and Pearl era, you've got Heart Gold Soul Silver era, a lot of WotC stuff, you've got the Frog Star, Greninja Gold Star, which I love, MetaZoo NFT promos, really can't go wrong there, a little bit of everything. As I do on all my Monday videos, I like to mention my schedule for the week. So this week I am going to go 3 videos, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You're watching this on Monday. Wednesday I'm going to do a video. It might be a live. I'm going to crack a bunch of slabs. I've had a couple people ask me, hey, from that video a week or two ago when I showed all the slabs I have to crack, hey, when you do that, can you do a live stream for it? Potentially, I'll do a midday live stream on Wednesday, leaning towards, if I do it 1 to 3 p.m.-ish, maybe, Eastern time, Wednesday. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see that as a live stream, if you're around, if you'd be able to join. If I do, I'll probably try to schedule it by Tuesday morning. If I don't, I'll just record that video Tuesday night and then post it Wednesday like a normal video. So let me know in the comments on live stream or not live stream for slab cracking. And then Friday I'm going to do a video. We're in July now, so the first half of 2022 is already over, which is crazy to think. I did a video at the end of 2021 on all my purchases for the year. Well, in early 2022 for all my purchases in 2021. I want to make that like a semi-annual, every half a year recap video. Yeah, and just talk about how much I've spent buying MetaZoo and Pokemon and everything overall, what I'm targeting for the year. I don't really like to give all the sell side, but giving the buy side feels like gives an interesting picture, maybe show year over year growth in that, half year over half year even. Be interesting to follow along. I think that's it for today. Still don't know how to do post video editing, but like and subscribe. I know how to throw up pictures on my video now using OBS. Hopefully this is all recorded and I don't have to do it again using Zoom. But yeah, I appreciate everyone watching as always. eBay affiliate links down below. Later this month, going to be doing, it's my month for the Zoom live as far as the Pokenomics Patreon goes. I don't know what my topic is going to be yet, but I'll definitely try to make something really interesting and something useful to provide a tool to people that you can download and edit yourself, as I always do. So yeah, that's everything for today. I appreciate you all watching, and I will catch you all later.